Hello, friends. My name's host Eric. I'm host of Talking with Famous People, and tonight I want to talk about casting judgment upon our fellows. I'm somebody who casts judgment periodically. I cast a lot of judgment on police officers and prosecutors and such who overstep their authority and impose upon a decent God-fearing Americans with their violence and threats of use of force and yada yada yada. But that's a lot different than the kind of judgment I'm talking about today. Because judging when somebody uses force or violence is a inappropriate response and is worthy of a certain amount of outrage. What happens a lot though in life is individuals will paint narratives, to create narratives that suggest some other individuals are engaged in behavior of poor character, and they'll base these conclusions on the fact that the behavior in question runs afoul of social mores that are not criminal, but rather based on an agreed standard of mutually collaborative behaviors, cooperation, societal stuff. But here's the thing. Who am I talking about? What am I talking about in particular is with Jewel and Nick, you've got a relationship that might sound tawdry to some people. I think that's the word, tawdry. Jewel was until recently with her husband and is separated now and is with Nick. That's a tawdry set of affairs. Okay. And nobody who has seen anything about it knows anything at all except for Nick and Jewel since the aforementioned ex-husband is not talking about it here. Now, we might have perceptions about how an ideal world would be. That people would get married and they'd be happy being married and they'd stay married forever and have kids and love each other and blah, 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 blah. That's not how it fucking works. And in fact, what happens is people get married when they're young and stupid. And young, stupid people don't make good decisions, don't necessarily reason well, say stupid ass shit and do stupid ass shit. Not everybody who's young fits this description, but it does tend to correlate with youth, at least more so than with age. The same person, somebody who's rather childish like me, well, I'm a lot more wisely childish now than I used to be. So, anyway, the point is, what's almost inevitable is this late 20s, early 30s divorce avalanche. Half of marriages end in divorce. Most people I know have been through at least one short marriage, and few people I know have successfully raised their kids with the same people that they made them with. These are just realities. I'll tell you what's absolutely better for everybody involved, and I'm telling you from the perspective of a single father who found a new woman to come in and be the mother of his child. Namely, Delilah was raised by Candace because I, having separated from my first wife, and she left and went off to her parents' house, and basically said, okay, well now I'm free of that shit. I don't got to pay any more attention to that damn child, and proceeded to ignore her for the next 4 or 5 years, more or less. which was fine by me because I then shortly thereafter got Candace in there, and Candace basically was Delilah's mother for the entirety of her life. Nobody knows this dude. Maybe he's a great guy. Who cares? He could be a great guy if she's not happy. If she left the dude, it's not fucking roses and Hershey's Kisses. I'm in a good relationship. I can't conceive of leaving her under any circumstances for anybody else or for any reason ever. And it's not like Jewel was like, "Oh, I love my ex-husband so much, but I love Nick now. He's newer and more exciting. I'm leaving my husband." No. Obviously, their relationship was totally fucked up. Like almost everybody else's first relationship is. Like everybody else's first marriage is. I'm going on to my third marriage now. I got it figured out. Why? Fucking luck. That's why. Luck and having done a bunch of random YouTube shit that happened to teach me all about what I needed to look. Yeah, all that fucking meaning slap shit. Anyway, the point is, oh, fuck you is the point. Right? If you got any judgment about this shit, fuck you. But what about her kids? Her kids will be better off if their mother is in a happy relationship, in a healthy relationship with somebody who loves her in the way that she is metaphysically shaped to be loved. In other words, duality. Nick came all fucking pansy ass, weak ass in response to Trenton. Trying to get all Trenton like all, "Oh, Trenton, I really like your questions." Fuck Trenton. Fuck Trenton's stupid ass questions. Fuck Trenton's bullshit positions on things. The fact is, it's a fundamental metaphysical complement. It's like, like this shape goes into this shape, okay? Like this, it's not like, well, but maybe it's like this, or maybe it's like this, or no, it fucking fits only one way. Anyway, I'm not dissing your relationship if you're not with your Jewel. I'm just saying, if you're dissing Jewel and Nick decision, if you think Jewel somehow whatever, if you think anything about it, if you have any moral judgment to cast upon her, well then go fuck yourself with, well, let's do a succession of objects. First, I want you to fuck yourself with this. And then I want you to fuck yourself with this. And then I'd like you to fuck yourself with this. That one's gonna hurt. This one here. It's got a razor blade in it. And then I'd like you to fuck yourself with this. Then finally, I'd like you to fuck yourself with this. Before double finally, fucking yourself with this. Okay, so after you're done with all that, come back, check back with me again, and see if maybe your position has changed. It's possible that you were wrong, and that all of these self-fuckeries that you have incurred shall fix that problem. Thank you for watching Talking About Business, people, and that's what I would say about that.
Get with your duel.
Yeah.